Question, what does a million of something look like? That's the question Mrs. Franklin's fifth grade class set out to answer this school year.
Yeah, kind of hard to wrap your head around that. So they did so by collecting what many people consider worthless, but these kids found it to be a very valuable lesson. Brian Holmes returns to Melba for tonight's Idaho Life.
It's 2 days before the last day of the year at Melba Elementary.
Hey! What? Guess who likes you? Who?
And the school's 400 or so students are gathering in the gym.
Welcome to our penny celebration.
To find out if they succeeded in something they started more than 7 months ago.
They keep asking you, did we get a million?
Back at the beginning of the school year, Mrs. Franklin's fifth graders were looking for a visual version of math.
And I said, well, let's collect a million of something.
So the class set out to load up on the lowest of loose change.
Yeah, because they're just floating around and not many people use them.
And pennies, what some consider a counterproductive currency, started piling up. As they went from class to class,
How many pennies do you guys have?
collecting enough copper to fill countless buckets, another idea rattled around their heads.
Once we collect the pennies, let's donate them somewhere.
Yeah, so we can help people in Africa.
Because of Miss Franklin's visit to a school in the Mathare slum in Kenya last summer, they committed their coin crusade to helping the kids there.
That's the only thing that they can get out of the slums if they get a degree.
Yeah, the only way for the kids to get out of the slums is to get an education.
When we first met them in February,
We need 10 100,000s to make, we have a long ways to go.
they weren't even close to 100,000.
We have 920,801 to go. That's crazy, right?
Now, in the middle of May,
It's a lot of pennies, and we have counted and counted and counted and counted pennies, and as you can see, there's plenty of them here.
Mrs. Franklin gets to tell the school the final tally.
We have 727,176 pennies.
That's a lot of Lincolns laid out on the gym floor.
Also, pennies game.
But even with the surge in the last 2 weeks,
It was awesome to see how many came.
they still fell about 300,000 short of their mark of a million. This pursuit of pennies, though, wasn't just kept within the walls of Melba Elementary.
Yeah, this became way bigger than just one class or one school.
When the Canyon County community heard of their quest, they kicked in too. Chanel Astelson is in Miss Franklin's class,
Yep, came home, wanted all our pennies.
so she called on her company, On Semiconductor in Nampa.
We brought in about 17,000 pennies from just lunch change. And then, of course, corporate went ahead and gave us $3,000 towards it.
Oh yeah, that $3,000 check helped the Mustangs clear a million.
1,027,176 pennies.
Which means more than $10,000 to help school kids these kids have never met.
And it's cool to take something that's worthless and make it worth something.
A lesson in how small change can count for so much.
I don't think there's any pennies left in the Treasure Valley, but
Brian Holmes, you did it.
we did it. Yes, we're excited.
Idaho's News Channel 7.